Okay, round 3. We have the choice. Playing first, definitely keeping this one. It's a good opener. So we're going to probably follow up with Looming Spires. The only exception is, I guess, if we draw a land, I don't necessarily need to. I mean, it's better to save the Spires for when he's got a blocker. But if I don't rip a land here, I'll slam the Spires. Alright, we did rip the land, so now it's better to keep the Spires for when we need to use it as like a combat trick. Not a combat trick, I guess, just a way to push through extra damage. Alright. I think we're just going to touch of the void that. Guess I don't have to, though. Yeah, I think actually yeah, now, okay. I think we actually just go land, swing, predator, pass. Yeah. This way we can keep that aggression going. So, mirror match. Okay. So, I can touch the void, the stalwart, save the fire mantle mage, but I think we actually want to play the mage here. I still kind of want to save the looming spires. Is that wrong? I think it is actually wrong because we want to be able to play Stone Fury next turn. So we'll go looming spires. Doesn't matter because our opponent's not going to be able to block anyway. And we are just going to play the mage. Mostly because I have more allies and they're just going to get insane. I forgot to play the mage though. That was a mistake. That's okay. It's actually not that big of a deal. Yeah, in fact, it was completely irrelevant. So I could save the mage now, but then I'm not making a play? I guess I can touch of the void too. This is interesting. I have some actual choices here. Like I can touch the void. The stalwart, because I don't care about this being a 2-2 on my turn or a 3-3 on his turn. All right. I think I actually just kill this. So I could have followed up with the mage. The reason I'm not is I'm taking a blocker away from my opponent. And being able to follow up with Fire Mantle Mage the next turn I think is better. Especially if my opponent can't make a creature play this turn. Like my opponent attacks here, they're in some serious trouble. Yeah, so now, even with the blocker, we can just play Fire Mantle Mage and likely have close to lethal the following turn. Basically, they need to kill this now. Alright, Sentinel's not good enough. So, ooh, that's pretty nice draw too, but we're just going to go land, mage. Follow-up champion next turn with the mage out is likely too good to beat. But we'll see. So even if my opponent makes a land play, sacks the woodland, this can only get +3, which means I take 6 damage, which is certainly not enough to kill me. Could have maybe made better use of the mana just Stone Furying the Sentinel. I could see the argument for that. Because now I kind of need a land to kill my opponent. Still don't think my opponent can attack. Boiling Earth. All right. That's not too intimidating. Main deck Boiling Earth. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent against us, but not like busted. We only have... Actually, I guess we only have 3 1 toughness guys. Warcaller 2, maybe 4. It's not that bad. Rot Shambler, sure. So land, and I think we just win. Maybe not, though. Side Leopard. So I can go Stone Fury. So let's say I play Side Leopard, Ondu Champion, swing with both. My opponent double blocks Predator. I kill Gnarlid. This becomes a 2/2. So he's left with 1/4. Yeah, I think that's good enough. With the Stone Fury in hand too. So let's just go Champ. Guess it's possible my opponent double blocks the Fire Mantle Mage too. But we definitely attack with both. Bring my opponent to 1. I think he just goes Gnarlid Sentinel on the Predator. Could go, like I said, could go for the Mage too. The Menace ability is pretty hard to beat. It's an interesting one. So we'll kill the Shambler. Play Leopard, pass. I think Stone Fury is going to be our ace in the hole to winning here. All right. Warcaller. I actually don't want my opponent to know about Warcaller. And actually, Warcaller is absolutely lethal here, but since my opponent's tapped out, we just kill Baloth. I'd rather them know about Stone Fury than Warcaller, I think. And then we swing with everything and my opponent dies. All right. So, mirror match. Looks like my opponent got the Gnarlids and Territorial Bailouts, and I got the Valakut Predators and Ally Theme. Kozilek Sentinel is definitely out of place in my opponent's deck, but it's pretty good against us. Not insane against us, but it holds back some stuff. I guess not with the Sure Strikes, but whatever. Not too much of a sideboard plan, I don't think. So let's keep it the same and try again. I don't love this hand. I think it's too slow and doesn't do anything. We are on the draw, but it's like dead card, and then I'm building towards... This is almost dead here too. Well, Blighted Woodland's just so ugly in this hand. We do have the Hedron Grinder Sure Strike combo, but we don't have any early plays to capitalize. I think we mulligan. I want to do better than that. Still awkward. Well, I keep this one because of Radiant Flames, I guess. Bottom that. Still hope to find a green mana. There it is. All right. Well, now we're looking pretty decent, actually. If my opponent plays a 2-drop, I probably leave the Invoker in hand to set up for a Radiant Flames. All right. Now I don't. Maybe Radiant Flames isn't good enough in this match. We'll find out. I mean, I've got a target for it now, so that's good news. I mean, I could have Radiant Flames for 1. No, I couldn't do it for 1 there, but I can eventually do it for 1. I don't see... Maybe if my opponent plays another X1, then it's worth it. So I can preserve my Invoker. But as of now, I don't have a ton of incentive to play Radiant Flames for 2. Well, it might be it. It might be enough. I'm not sure yet. All right, let's keep the Invoker back and try and set up for a better Radiant Flames. Okay. Well, my opponent's using resources, which is good. And could even have a follow-up play here, ideally. And then they're actually in pretty serious trouble. So hoping for a 2 toughness follow-up play here, that would be ideal. All right. Still going to get the 2 for 1. And the beauty of the 2 for 1 here is our opponent had to use a removal spell to take care of our 2/2 so they could get in. So I feel like it was good value. Plus we have a powerful 6-drop next turn. And we have a removal spell. So we're looking pretty decent. Oh, man. I would have loved to Radiant Flames that. Alright, let's just go Beastmaster here. Get the big dude. Get the big Mima Jamma out there. So if he has an Eldrazi, there's a good chance we can kill it with Stone Fury, because we can deal 7 damage to things. Alright. Not too intimidated by that. Ooh, second Beastmaster? Yeah. Slamming that. We're actually, well, I guess I could have played the Side Leopard there too. That probably would have been better now that I think about it. I was thinking I would save the Woodland for a surprise landfall play, but chump blocks. Okay. So I could have, like I said, played Woodland, played Side Leopard, and Beastmaster that turn. Might have been better. Not that Side Leopard could have gotten in on Vestige, even with Woodland. But I could have, I guess, Stone Furied it away. I kind of like having the Stone Fury for an actual threat that needs to be dealt with, though, unlike Vestige. But I guess if he has some out for Beastmaster, could be in trouble. That's not a creature. So, did my opponent just screw up there? Probably wanted to put it on the Vestige, I'm assuming. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was a mistake. All right. So we swing for 10 here. Maybe Sure Strike? Or is it another outnumber? I don't know. In response to the outnumber, though, I can Stone Fury. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, man. Tapped incorrectly there. All right, well. Tapped incorrectly, unfortunately. And we would have had lethal with the Blighted Woodland. So now we're only in ridiculously good shape as opposed to win the next turn shape. And opponent has missed land drops. Look like 3 turns. So opponent had a good deck, actually. We definitely hurt each other's decks. I think mine ended up better, definitely, because I had this really nice ally sub-theme. But my opponent got the cheap removal, which we would have liked a lot, too. I mean, outnumbers are excellent. I would have liked the Tunneling Geopede. All in all, ended up going 2-1. I think we could have won that match, too, but hardcore mana screw hurt us pretty badly in that game 3. We even had the saddest part about that was we had the Radiant Flames too. We were a green mana away from completely stabilizing that board, so that was harsh. Sure Strike's a great card, but was lackluster in this deck only because we just didn't have enough early pressure. I think Sure Strike's one of those cards that's just busted if you have like 6 to 8 2-drops. Sure Strike is like one of the best cards you can have. In a deck like this, that's a little bit slower. The fact that we just have more of a mid-range strategy, I don't think the Sure Strike came together as well as I wanted it to. So lesson learned there. We got to stick it out in Swiss because we lost a match, unfortunately. But hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.